This the WSK TS2, better known as the Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener. Part 2. I'm unboxing it, and nah, I ain't getting no money for this. So, y'all just stay tuned. I just decided to unbox it and use it because I got a dull knife. So, anyways, as I open up the box, I did a slight, review of it. Never had one before, but this is the first time. So, you know me, I'm a man of many first times. The first time recording, first time voiceover, first time sharpening a knife, first time looking at these little grit sandpaper to sharpen the knife. You know, anyways. But yeah. So a little bit about the version 2 that I noticed. So after purchasing this one, I didn't even realize I had the second version. You know, wasn't really into knife sharpeners, but I knew I had a big blade that was getting dull on me. I can't cut them snakes like I used to. So, anyways, but looking at this one right here, the WSK TS2, being the second version, of course, it's going to have all the original functions as the first version, but they're going to add some new things to it, of course. That's why it's the remix, baby. So, yeah, with this one right here, what I noticed is that they have now added a 2-speed motor. You can see it, that red knob right above my index finger. It's 2 speeds. You put it on speed 1, that's for more of honing the edge, you know, and speed 2, a little bit higher of a, RPM, is more for grinding off the dullness, and then you hone it after you grind it. But we also noticed that they redesigned the dual angle scratch resistant sharpening guide, which is literally right there. If you look, as okay, we got it in. So it's right underneath the sandpaper. So, and it works wonders. When you sliding that blade across it, you can really feel it. As you can see, I'm working with the different gears on it right now. The low gear, then the high gear. But other than that, the time for talk is over. Let's go ahead and use this WSK TS2. It's plugged in now. Finna get my old trusty blade. I call it old Mama Bow right there. Yeah, she work wonders when she sharp, but she dull. But today we're gonna go ahead and sharpen her up. So the good thing about it, when they were speaking on the uh, the dual angle scratch resistant sharpening guide, is actually right at the bottom of the bevel part of the blade. Many would call that part the edge. When you purchase this item, you can see it. So it's like a resting spot, and it's scratch resistant, which I think is really cool. So yeah, you can see that sandpaper really going to town and bringing his old faithful Mama Bear back to life. You know, uh, she's gave me many good years, and I hope that with this tool right here, I can extend her life at a very, 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 you know, high quality, so she can, not be on ICU. Time to try it out. Let me grab this old nectarine and just pierce right through it. It tastes real good too. New blade, new taste, new nectarine. Life is good. Yeah, above all, I can probably sharpen it a little more. You know, I know some guys that's gonna say, "Hey, you didn't sharpen it razor sharp," but you know, that's why I got the equipment here, and I'm able to, perfect that as I go along. But again, it's my first time using this sharpener. Um, and it's doing really good. As you can see, the juice flying out the nectarine. So, yeah, um, do I recommend this? Before I say yeah, I'm gonna try it on something else, and then we'll check it out. We'll see if I can recommend this item. So we got here some beef brisket. I'm gonna try the same blade on it. Not putting major pressure. No rough edges. All the edges are very, very, very even, nothing jagged. So you can tell, yeah, it definitely improved this knife. Again, to how far of a degree we could take this thing, I don't know. I'm sure that if it did what it did to this knife is where it's at now, we can only imagine where it could be at if, we utilize that sharpener a little bit more to with a little more understanding behind it. But as of now, yeah, it's getting that brisket prepared. And but that's about it. You guys have any questions, man, you can go ahead and get at me. New Wave Connie, Cane Corso, Corso at gmail.com. New New Wave Wave Connie Cane Corso Corso at gmail.com. Y'all stay up.